Well, Cole Irvin has taken the mound. He will be the starter this afternoon for the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough start for Cole Irvin. Of course, he was traded over to the Orioles from the Athletics during the offseason. His first 3 starts were not good for the Orioles. Matter of fact, he was sent down to AAA and asked to work on his command. He is a command guy. Too many walks his first 3 starts, but since coming back, he has been a lot better. Only 2 walks in his last 13 1/3.
Carlos Correa at the top.
Making his 3rd start in the leadoff spot for the Twins.
This one is lined into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. So Correa, that leadoff spot, fitting him nicely here in this series. Donovan Solano playing first base and batting second today for the Twins. This one is bounced to the right side. Long run over there for Westburg. He's able to get it to second, and the bobble on the transfer will cost them a chance at a double play, but the out recorded at second base. First pitch to Byron Buxton is hit a long way out to right center. Oh. An amazing catch by Cedric Mullins up against the wall.
I mean, come on now. Are you kidding me? You won't see a better play than that.
Meanwhile, Byron Buxton trying to figure out what he's got to do.
Boy, what a catch by Cedric Mullins, taking extra bases and probably an RBI away from Byron Buxton.
As Farmer bloops it to left field, that'll fall for a base hit. So Farmer got jammed, but fights it off and found the grass and left. And the Twins have 2 on, 2 out. Let's see if Willie Castro can add on to this promising first inning with an impactful hit. Twins are 3 for 13 in this series with runners in scoring position.
On the 3-2, the runners go, but the pitch is outside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the Twins here in the top of the first. Ryan Jeffers, the catcher for the Twins this afternoon. And he got him with a strikeout. So Irvin gets the strikeout to end the inning. He leaves the bases loaded.
Mentioned Sonny Gray has been a king for the Minnesota Twins, a team that has had an awesome season as a staff. .77 ERA in his 6 starts in May. He's cooled off a little bit in June, and now we're into July with an ERA still below 4. Sonny Gray on the mound.
Gunnar Henderson leading off, playing third base today for the O's. Well, it makes quick work of Gunnar Henderson, who chased one out of the strike zone. And the first batter he faces is down on 3 pitches. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the outing for Gray. Gotten Henderson and Rutschman in order. This one hit in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Taylor, and he makes the catch on the run to end a 1-2-3 inning for Sonny Gray and the Minnesota Twins.
It'll be Austin Hayes leading off against Sonny Gray. Hayes drags a ground ball to third. Miranda's there behind the bag. The long high throw pulls Solano off the base. He crashes into Hayes, and Austin is out. Austin slapped his right hand on the base just to be sure. And Solano took the worst end of that collision. Austin went right into his chest with his left shoulder, and Donovan Solano helped up to his feet.
Just showed you Austin Hayes talking to the trainers and heading down the tunnel towards the clubhouse. This one chopped back to Sonny Gray, and he will toss over to get Mullins. And another strikeout. He's got 3 of them. He's retired 6 in a row to start the ball game, and this is scoreless.
Jeffers struck out swinging with the bases loaded back in the first inning.
Irvin in motion, the pitch. Jeffers taps this one to the left side. Diving stop for Gunnar Henderson. He recovers the throw to first, and they don't get him. Ramon Urias was covering on a knee, and he tried to reach out to tag Jeffers as he ran through. Ultimately loses the baseball in the process. So Jeffers will be safe aboard at first. Henderson with a great diving stop, but it also brought Urias a couple feet in front of the bag.
And he grounds 1 to Henderson, could be 2 to second. There's 1 on to first. It is a 5-4-3 double play. Cole Irvin going to work on Michael A. Taylor. Needed a great play in center field from Mullins. There's a hot shot down the third base line past Henderson. And this will be 2 for Taylor. And the dirt in the count is 4 balls and 1 strike, and so Kirilov will take first base. Second free pass, hit by a pitch and walked for the at-bat against Carlos Correa.
1-0. Correa swings underneath this one, skied high behind the shortstop spot. Mateo waves off Gunnar and makes the catch. Pop-up ends the traffic on the top of the 4th. The Twins leave 2 aboard as we stay scoreless.
Byron Buxton walked his last time up, and there it is right there. There's a line drive, base hit left center field. Hicks over to cut it off as Buxton with a big turn, and he'll hustle back. So Buxton His first hit here this afternoon was Willie Castro. Walk and a flyout.
Twins left the bases loaded in the first. They left a couple on in the fourth. This one gets all the way to the backstop. And an extra base for Buxton. This one is hit well to center. Long run for Mullins. He won't get it. It's off the top of the wall. Coming in to score is Buxton. It's a 2-out RBI double for Willie Castro that has the Twins on the board.
Well, they finally hit a ball to the outfield that didn't get caught. That one over Mullins' head.
Ramon Urias against Sonny Gray.
Urias hits one in the gap in right center. This will get down and all the way to the wall. Urias cruising into second with a leadoff double.
Well, we talked about to have success against Sonny Gray, you got to use the backside, right? Because a lot of stuff has been away, a lot of fastballs away, a lot of breaking balls too.
And the 3-1 pitch is down and out. Jorge Mateo gets a walk. All 4 balls in the sequence were sweepers.
That one hit Henderson, and the bases are loaded. First pitch in the air to center. Back is Taylor. Couple of steps in front of the track, makes the catch. And the bases are left loaded. 5 scoreless for Sonny Gray.
Tough game for Adley. 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts. He stranded 5 runners in his last 2 at-bats.
Pitch to Rutschman, a little number up the first base line. Fielded by Duran. Safe at first. Slowly developing. Duran kind of shoveled it towards the bag, and Rutschman beat it out for an infield hit.
Yeah, Adley Rutschman smelled an infield hit right there. He had one of them yesterday as well.
And so the tying run aboard here in the 8th with 1 out for Santander. Rutschman goes again, and it's right through the hole, a base hit. He'll make it to third easily. Santander, what an at-bat.
Yeah, easily the best at-bat of the day for the Orioles.
Santander picks up the hit. That moves Rutschman all the way to third. Aaron Hicks will be the batter. Pitch to Hicks. Line drive into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Rutschman scores. Aaron Hicks. An RBI single ties the game in the 8th.
There you go. There's finally your base hit first. Base hit with runners in scoring position of this series for the Orioles.
There's one inside of first, but a great diving play by Kirilloff. He gets Mullins at first. Santander and Hicks both advance, but that saved a couple of runs on a diving play by Alex Kirilloff, who started this game in right field.
And now in a 3-0 count, the Twins will choose to intentionally walk O'Hearn and load the bases for Jordan Westburg.
And it hit him. Westburg takes it on the elbow. He'll take the RBI the hard way, and the Orioles have taken the lead.
Well over 100 miles an hour, right off the top.
As Minnesota down to their final out.
The longest losing streak of the year. Over in 1 out if Bautista can get it against Kirilloff.
It'll be a 1-2 from Bautista. Strike 3 call. Felix Bautista comes in, strikes out the side in the 9th, and the Orioles come from behind and win the ball game 2-1.
22nd save of the year for Bautista. I have a feeling you're going to see him in the All-Star game very soon.
We will see him in Seattle.
And the game-winning run is scored on a bases-loaded hit by pitch for the Orioles.